play Ogre Battle 64 for Nintendo 64. Okay, and let's go. Okay, so you bring up the screen by pressing R. And for now you only get 4 options, but otherwise there will be more things like training, to obviously train your party, and let's see how the parties look. Okay, so here's what I've got so far. Let's see. You can equip your party with different weapons. Blessed Sword. Now, swords and other weapons come with certain, some of them come with special abilities. Like Blessed Sword. Blessed Sword, if I put Magnus in the back where he is right now, he has the ability to heal people. And as you can see right there, there's Strength, Vitality, Intelligence, Mentality, Agility, and Dexterity. Dexterity depends on hit, agility, on how many times your opponent will miss strength, physical strength, intelligence, well, let's see, how do we check on this again? Alright, let's see, nope, that's not it. Oh wait, I think I know. Yeah, there we go. Nope. Nope. Wow, this is... click. Oh, there we go. Okay, so, level 4, experience. How many items this person can hold, such as a healing pack to heal your party, and stuff like that. HP, obviously the person's HP. Now this character's movement type, this affects movement type of unit that this character belongs to. Speed can be maintained on highways and plains, but not other terrain, which means Magnus fights better on the plains other than mountainous areas and forest areas. Gladiator, one who completed the training at the military academy, is both a soldier and a leader. His name? Okay, now this. Your character's alignment or your chaos frame. In other Ogre Battle games, this you could see what your chaos frame was. This one you can't. You have to judge. You basically have to judge it and by yourself and hope you get the ending you want. There are 3 different endings. There's a bad ending. Wait, no, I think 4 endings. There's the really bad ending, the bad ending, the good ending, and the very good ending. For the very good ending, you need to have a lawful chaos frame. To have the worst, you need to have a chaotic chaos frame. Okay, now this element, this insignia, the whatever, it affects how much damage. No, what attack he gets from it. Let's see. Indicates that this character is eligible to become a unit leader. Yeah, if it has metal, it can become a unit leader. Now strength. Character strength. This affects the physical damage that the character can inflict. Character vitality. This affects defense against physical attacks. Character's intelligence. This affects potency of spells cast. Okay, so that would be his healing, I guess. Mentality. Character's mentality. This affects defense against magic spells. Agility. The character's agility. This affects the accuracy of attacks and chance to perform massive evasive maneuvers. And dexterity. The character's dexterity. This affects the damage and accuracy of the character's physical attacks. Okay, now iron plated armor that covers the vital parts of the area. Now, some people have up to 4. Magnus only has 3. Short sword. Sword probably for ease of use. And if it's red, that means you cannot de-equip it from the person. Okay, now let's see. Now there are different types of units, obviously. Okay, Amazon, basic female class wielding bows and arrows, having gained enough experience to fight on their own. Okay, now only females can become archers, so keep that in mind. Shoot, they I forgot to show you this also. Depending on the number, it says times 1, times 1, times 2. Okay, now if I put them in the back, they would be able to shoot twice. Put them in the front, they would be able to shoot once, but their attack would be stronger. Okay, so next class. Fighters. Basic male class wielding sword and shield, having gained enough experience to fight on their own. Okay, so basically a pretty basic class. Chainmail, giant size helmet, round shield, and a short sword. Okay, this class. Basic soldiers. Inexperienced soldiers that work in groups of 3, doubling as messengers in group. Okay, once they gain 100 experience, I forgot exactly how that works, but once they gain enough experience, they will evolve either into a fighter or an Amazon, depending. Now, depending on what they turn into depends on your unit leader. Now, if the unit leader for them is a male, they will get a male. If it's a female, they get a female. Okay, now let's hit knights. Knight clad in full armor who fights for pride and honor. His offensive and defensive capabilities are well balanced. Okay. And a witch. This class specializes in casting support spells. The wide hat is trademark. Okay, now this right here. This affects spellcasters. Depending on what it is, that's the type of attack we'll use. This one's Earth, so she's going to use Earth type move, which is Poison Cloud. Okay, now you're always going to want to protect your mages because they're very susceptible to physical attacks like in any game. Okay, now for class changes, it's a bit different than your usual typical game. Unlike, oh, this guy can only evolve in this thing. No, see, fighters, well, for now it only shows that fighters or any other class of male can turn to any other male class. Let's say you want a knight to become a magician, you can become a magician. If you want to be a dark knight, he can be anything, but he must meet the requirements. Like so, see? He needs to have enough vitality and strength to become a knight. And same for Amazon. He needs to have enough dexterity, intelligence, and mentality to become a witch. Okay, now for unit leaders, obviously they need metal to control the unit. Obviously, they don't have one, so they cannot be a unit leader. Now they can regular fighters. Formation. Okay, most physical fighters are going to be good in front, and always have your archers or magic users in back. Because although they do a little bit less damage, you get to shoot 2 times, which means makes up for it. Okay, now let's see over here. Also, your soldiers can attack if they're attacking the same person. They'll come together and attack them together, which means combined attack. So 14 damage, and well, that's the only team that actually does that. So now formation. Again, you're always going to want them in the front. Amazons can take a little more beating than her, so you're going to mainly want to protect your leader. Also, another thing. Obviously, your units can die, but you get them back, but not revived. See, here's what I mean. If one of your regular units dies at the end of the map, if you don't revive them, they will turn into a zombie. Unless it is a unit leader, in which case they won't turn into a zombie until you revive them. But if you switch and change into a different leader, then they will become a zombie. Also, now there are different types of undead classes. There's zombie. Now if zombies get burned, they can turn into skeletons. There's also the ghost classes, and the there's also what do you call it? I don't know, but they're angels basically. And liches. Liches are like undead spellcasters that are very strong. But each of those classes are very hard to attain because you need to have the items and you need to be risking one of your members to die. Okay. Sorry, this is lagging a bit. Okay, class commands, list classes. Obviously, now, if you do this, you'll show what can become Amazon, Witch, Fighter, Knight. There will also be other classes to this as animals. Okay, and we're going to exit. That'll show you the month and date. Hugo report. Okay, events. It'll explain you all the events and cutscenes you can see whenever you want. Miscellany, you can see information on basically what's happening in the story, history of Platinus, Indigens and the progenitor, Kingdom of Platinus, our indigenous southerners. And then he will also give you helpful tips. He'll also show you how long you've been playing the game. So far I've been playing for 20 minutes and 12 seconds. You get more options the farther you go, and let's go to Tendon Plains. Scene 1, the Southern Reaches. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to end here, so this is Time Travel and Chrono signing off of Let's Play Ogre Battle 64, and I will see you later.